But you fight his machines. You might stop this.
You're crazy.
This, I forget how to read, but this was the start. What he promised, and what they did to us. We need the sky. Take us back to the sky.
Think on your own time. What's in there?
It's a crew logbook. Some of them thought the beacon repair was taking too long. They were afraid they'd run out of supplies and lose their minds to the decay. My father restricted the ship food for himself and the other officers so they wouldn't be affected. Everybody else had to eat the toxic food and hope for treatment
Well,
later.
someone had to stay.
The rest is a casualty list. A few mutinied over the decision. My father and his officers turned
Oh, okay, that part's kind of cruel, but
Not what I would have done. But they were in a desperate situation.
right, exactly.
How long do you stay desperate? The numbers go up from there. More incidents, harsh punishments. It's like they're cattle, toys. In a year, all the male crew members are flagged as exiled or dead. They separated out the women, assigned them to officers, like pets.
Well, that's pretty stupid.
After the beacon is fixed, the officers appear in the casualties too. After. My father took control and didn't stop it.
It's looking like he only activated the beacon because the men have come back ready to fight.
He let this happen, and now it's biting him in the ass. 9 years.
Right on his
Why didn't he
ass.
set it right? I need to find this man.
Let's go confront Taylor. So yeah, he said he was pretty. So we have to hack this. He's pretty scrawny, and so I guess he would kind of get picked on by some bullies occasionally. And he said this one time some guys gave him a swirly, which I think is when you dump someone's head in the toilet, apparently. I don't know, I've never gotten one, but that's what I heard a swirly is. But I think he said he got a swirly, if I remember. It was something like that, he just got his head dumped in the toilet, but that happened, so he went on his way. And later when he was in the locker room, he saw one of the guys that gave him a swirly. Oh. Oops, well I didn't mean to skip Jacob's dialogue there, but, or monologue I guess. Oh, okay, Loki mechs. Well yeah, so he found one of these guys that gave him a swirly in the locker room. This is just a really weird story. He's one of those guys who can be super oblivious to what he's saying. So, of course you did. Well, so this guy, let me see if I can quote him from this point on. So I found this guy in the locker room, one of the guys that gave me a swirly, and I decided to tackle him. So I knocked him over until his legs were in the air, and then I started pounding and pounding on him. When he was only wearing a towel, I was just pounding over and over on him with his legs up in the air, and I think I taught him a lesson. It went something like that, not word for word, but that was the general gist of his story. We were just like, so, let's get this straight. You were pounding on a guy who was only wearing a towel while you two were alone, while his legs were up in the air. Is that what you said? He's like, yep. That's right. We're just all face palming. Like, are you kidding me? Right now, like, do you not understand what that sounds like? It was pretty entertaining. This is all while we're supposed to be talking about Frankenstein. I don't know how the hell we got on that, but we had a few teachers at our school like that. It was made for some very entertaining lectures, let's just say that. Oh, geez, I should not be. I'm about to die, aren't I? Yeah. Oh, no. Barely. Barely survived. That was good. I could have charged them and been okay, but I guess it all turned out just fine. Let's see. There we go. I guess it all turned out okay. Let's just knock you out of the ground. Yeah, so that's the story. That's the story I just texted to my friend there. Because she's a year younger than me, and she's still at that high school. And she just got out of that guy's class, and he was giving some lecture about if you have a friend that's drunk driving, then you're sinful if you don't report this kid to their parents or something. I don't remember. She said something else that he was lecturing about, but I don't remember what she said it was. But and that was while they were discussing poetry, so I don't That totally sounds like him. I completely believe that he would talk about something really random like that. I totally believe it.
Throwing people away. This thing is not my father.
Who is he, your uncle? It's your freaking uncle! Answer me, Jacob. Taylor. Rainwashed guard. I like how it was just out in the open and it was all good. Oh, there's a mech. That's not good. That's not good. Let's not be out in the open, yeah. Well,
I've got him.
looks like we'll have to bring this bad boy out, see how useful it is. Alright, you actually have to let go. It's not that useful, unfortunately. Not that good. You can fire it pretty quickly, though, so that's kind of a upside to it. That's pretty good, I guess. It's not half bad. You have to fire a lot, though. It's not my favorite. I like the electricity one a lot better. Now, do I have Incendiary on? Oh, yes, I do. I don't know what I just did, but it worked. Oh, I accidentally threw a... whatever the word is, the skill is for controlling organics. What's it called again? I don't remember. Let's just kill you. And I should probably... Actually, let's just pull one of these off right here. And then slap him until he's dead or unconscious. Can't tell.
With the toys. I need to look my father in the eye and hear him justify this.
Okay, he should be right beyond this gate here, so... Let's go talk to Jacob's Papa. And, yep, he's just right up here. Let's holster our weapons because we don't need him. Oh, we can't? No, I can't holster my weapon, never mind. Oh well. There he is right there. Ronald Taylor. You have some explaining to do, mister.
You're here. I knew a real squad would blow through just fine. Sorry if the mech scuffed your pads. I'll get you something nice when we get back to Alliance space. I've gotta have some back pay coming.
What about your crew, acting captain?
Total loss. Toxic food turned them wild. They propped me up here in some kind of ritual behavior. Waiting for a chance to signal has been hell.
That's the best you can do.
You let all your people talk back like that? Who are you exactly?
I'll just say I'm Shepard, you know Jacob.
Commander Shepard of the Normandy. I believe you're acquainted with Mr. Taylor.
Taylor? Jacob? No. Not Jacob.
Yes,
Why
Jacob.
not me? Would 10 years of this look better to anyone else in the galaxy?
You have to understand, this isn't me. The realities of command, they change you. I wasn't ready for that. I made sure you were taught right. Before I left, I hope to leave it at that.
I'm not biting, Captain. At some point, you chose to do this to your crew. You.
What was that moment? I want to know that there was an actual reason.
Oh, there's a guy.
There was resistance to the plan. Mutiny. We had to take a hard line to keep order. And things settled down. As the decay set in, we made sure the crew were comfortable. Some even seemed happier. Ignorance is bliss, right? And they were grateful for guidance, like an instinct. Pure authority was easy. At first. Months in, the effect lowered inhibitions. They got territorial. Rank, protocol, they couldn't understand. We had to establish dominance. After a while, the perks seemed normal.
That's it? You created a harem and played king? 10 years in a juvenile fantasy?
I can't point to where it all went wrong. But when the beacon was ready, revealing what happened didn't seem like a good idea.
Can't say this wouldn't be a hell of a vacation. But you don't get to just walk away after all this time.
You're damn right he doesn't. What happened
Oh,
here,
wow,
I
Jacob.
should vent his head. But he's not even worth pulling the trigger. I don't know who you are. Because you're not any father I remember.
Let's see if he actually does this. I'm gonna go with this option right here.
I'm pretty sure we can spare the ammo.
Yeah, you're right. But I'm not taking the shot.
Okay, that's good. Killing your father would mess you up a little bit in the head.
My father owned his mistakes. He was a different man. A good man.
Half charged. You've seen the crazy ones. This won't stop them.
Oh, we're leaving
Not
him
for
here?
them. Dad.
Oh, it's one of those suicide guns I see. Oh, there he goes. Oh. Happy ending. Yay! Do, 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 do. Oh, I love... Don't you guys love happy endings? So happy. Everyone gets out okay. Except for that guy that killed himself. Because his son... Pretty much ashamed. Well, I mean, not his son didn't do anything. He did all the bad stuff, and then his son actually brought it to light. Anyway. That's the end of that loyalty mission, so I guess we can just do some upgrades, and then I'll end it here and keep it a short set. There's not much else to do. Oh, cutscene. Never mind.
We can be long gone by the time they get here.
Okay.
They get as much as a glimpse, and you're restricted to decaf.
Great, may as well serve it in the airlock, you hard ass.
Hard ass.
What do you mean it wasn't you?
Oh, listen, man.
Jacob, if I had leaked the information about the Gernsback, I would be smiling at your resolution of the situation. I am not smiling.
No, and you need some chapstick, too.
Really? Because given the result, it feels like something you'd have your hands in.
You know very little about me, Shepard. Don't presume to understand my intentions.
Tell me.
Cerberus is ultimately about humanity. My people are valuable to me.
Fine. You didn't forward it. So who did?
I did.
Da da da. Plot twist. M. Night Shyamalan.
Was this supposed to be a favor, or did you just want to see him squirm?
What he did with it was his own business. There was a time when it mattered to you. Sending this along seemed like keeping an old promise. I keep my promises.
Miranda, we'll discuss your liberal interpretation of security protocol in private. Shepard, Jacob.
Well, she was just trying to help, I guess. So, whatever.
You good with this, Jacob?
It's all bull, Shepard. Captain Taylor's body has some catching up to do, but the man died a long time ago. I've already dealt with that. I guess he was a good enough father that even he can't screw up what he taught me.
You had no idea Miranda was behind this?
No, she's got a good memory. Selective, but good. I haven't thought about those days in a long time. Can't figure which promise she meant, though. Not sure I really want to know. She requires a better man than I.
Oh, jeez. Okay, let's just stop
Come
there.
on. We've got work to do.
Aye, Commander. Shepard. Thanks for the help.
Let's not make a habit of it.
Yeah, you salute me like a boss. Alright, there you go. So that's the end of Jacob's loyalty mission, which means we only have 3 left. So can we do anything? Yes, heavy pistol damage. Just go ahead and do that bad boy. Ship enhancements, heavy ship armor. We're gonna need this. Definitely. And this right here. I'll need both of those, but later. For now, subject 0 by... Alright, just power up Jack, I guess, a little bit. Yeah, and that should do it. So I guess between parts, between sets, I'll go ahead and get some more resources so I can get more of those upgrades. Definitely focus on those ship things for a while. But, yeah, so like I said in the previous parts, our plan for the next 2 sets is Miranda's loyalty mission, then recruit the new squad member, Tally's loyalty mission, his loyalty mission. No. Oh, we'll figure it out as time goes on. I don't need to say it all right now. But, yeah, alright. So anyway, I'll see you guys then. I hope you enjoyed, and talk to you later.